You can have them. I don't need them. Just throw them on. Shoo-wee, that was a tough one, dude. Oh my goodness, look at that,
dude. We got this piece completely.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today we are here at the original Goon Squad garage, where we're gonna continue working on our brand new build, the 2019 Ford F-150 Raptor. And as you guys seen in the previous video, we finally got this sucker sitting on all fours, got all the suspension basically repaired, and we even took that sucker ripping. We took it in some fields, did some donuts, and we even ripped it on the road, and I gotta say, that thing absolutely rips. So we're super excited to just keep moving with this project, try to get it finished up in a super epic way, of course. And as you guys seen, we ended up picking up most of our parts from the dealership, and we didn't get to crack open a lot of this stuff. And that's exactly what we're gonna get started with. Crack open all this aluminum stuff, that fiberglass fender right there, which I think is gonna be pretty cool. Make sure none of this stuff is damaged. And then after that, I think we're gonna start working on that quarter panel over there, maybe cut out that rear glass. Then we're just gonna start getting at it and maybe even get it completely repaired today. So I say we go ahead, crack open all these parts, and then we'll just go from there.
Alrighty guys, so check this out. We finally got all of our parts unpackaged here, and what do you got to say, dude?
These suckers are in perfect condition, no dings or dents, no damages, which is a good thing because we don't have to like send something back or anything like that. And we do only have just 2 of the rear doors. We don't have that front passenger door, which we're still waiting on. Could be here today, could be here tomorrow, who knows? But good thing to just have these doors in, man. This is just nice.
Exactly,
man.
and all these parts right here are aluminum and fiberglass, of course, the fender, and they are super lightweight. Look at this thing.
This thing is super light. You can technically just throw it up in the air and it'll float,
dude. Pick up that whole entire thing, dude.
Super easy. You just pick it up with one hand, man. This thing is light. Might fly away, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That just goes to show how lightweight this truck is, dude.
Dude, it's crazy. But, dude, this is crazy to see this whole entire side right here, which is just awesome because we're just going to work with what we got. And we may have something differently planned on how we're going to repair that side. But right now, this is our fender right here, too. This sucker is completely fiberglass. And it almost looks like somebody, like, sanded it with, like, a palm sander or something like that. Because, I mean, it's fiberglass, dude. So they probably, like, repaired it a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I'm surprised with the quality of this fiberglass, which it is OEM, of course, and it basically looks like a metal fender or something. It just looks perfect, dude.
It's really nice fiberglass parts, and it has some thick primer in there, so it's a good thing. We're just gonna sand it down and just paint it. And we got this other rear door over here, which is in perfect condition. All we're gonna have to do is just slap this sucker.
Go ahead, pick that door up if you will, dude. Is it lightweight too?
Yeah, everything is just super light, dude. Man, it's crazy. I mean, that just goes to show why they put a V6 twin turbo,
and it's able to rip around.
Yeah, it's able to rip around because this truck is super light, man. It's crazy, dude.
Whip around and break loose like we were doing. I can't wait to actually get the bed on there. I think it'll have better like
traction on the rear tires.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
dude.
right now it's super light. A little bit of weight will help it. But dude, as for this quarter panel over here, what we're planning on doing is doing a couple test aluminum welds today. We're gonna have a buddy come out here. Is
Vasily builds,
yeah,
dude.
he got his own YouTube channel and he has a pretty nice aluminum welder. And we just want him to come out here and test a weld out real quick. We're probably gonna cut into it with like an angle grinder and clean it up for him and see if he can actually tack that in. If that's possible, then we'll probably just end up replacing this quarter panel in like a section like this, because we're doing a lot of research, and to replace this whole entire thing, you're gonna have to take the rear glass out, which we still will have to do.
Yeah, we gotta take that out regardless.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to take the front glass out, probably the whole entire interior. You're gonna have to probably like undo the roof, which is a lot of crazy work. So if we can actually weld this sucker in, we're just gonna weld in a section right here, something super small and probably will be a lot easier than replacing this whole side.
Definitely.
Dude.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be such a breeze if we just able to weld it in right there and right there, dude. That's just gonna make our whole entire job just.
Yeah, definitely. It's gonna make it a lot easier. And we bought some kind of extractor tools for our what
rivets, self-piercing rivets. Now we looked it up, and that tool is like $5,000. But then somebody sent us a link, so we appreciate you guys for like reaching out to us and always helping us out.
Handheld tool.
Handheld, dude. $70 right there.
$70, better than $5,000. But you know what? This is gonna be. It's gonna take a little bit longer, but it's gonna be better for us to work with to figure this stuff out. And then once we need a big gun, we're gonna try to get one as well.
Yeah,
dude.
we're actually in the process of trying to get a bigger gun if possible, but we're gonna work with what we got. So this is the extraction tool right here. There's also the insertion tool, which is over there as well.
It's crazy. So you can pop it out with one tool, then you insert a new one with the other tool, which is gonna be pretty awesome to try to figure some of that stuff out. But as of right now, we're probably gonna focus on this real quick. We're gonna try to go ahead and remove this rear glass without damaging it, because that's an expensive one right there.
Definitely.
Probably remove some of this interior over here, the back seats, all this little rubber lining and stuff like that, and see what we can do.
All right, so check this out, guys. Vasily Builds is up in here laying down some dimes, dude.
I wouldn't call those dimes,
Almost,
but
almost,
this
dude.
is really thin metal, and but I'll give it my best shot here with this next weld.
But
So,
dude, that's pretty good so
That's
far,
what I'm
dude, right
saying.
there.
Yeah, I
That's
just
grindable right there, man.
switched up the fillers
Yeah.
there, just messing around.
Just getting a feel for it. So that's like one of the main things why we wanted to call him out here. We're gonna do a couple test welds here just to get the feel for it, to see if this is possible. I mean, it looks pretty good, dude.
Yes, sir. Yeah, we decided to just test it on this bed for now before we test it on the actual truck itself. But you said that it's possible that this sucker could warp a little bit because it heats up pretty hot,
Yeah,
right?
aluminum is really finicky. It warps easily. Just want to keep the heat input low. We'll have
Yeah.
it right, and then
Heck yeah. What kind of let's check out your welder over here, dude. You got a beast of a setup right here. Now,
yeah.
look at that. Hey, give me some specs,
So
dude.
HTP Invertake 221 AC/DC has pulse. It has really good arc dynamic, and
It's got a throttle. It's got a gas pedal that came with it right there, dude. Oh,
so it's an AC TIG. It has pulse features. It has a bunch of arc dynamic features. A bunch of stuff I haven't tapped into yet. But this is not your Chinese or Taiwanese welder. This is actually proudly
Italian.
manufactured in Italy. Yeah.
dang, dude. That's nice, dude. We got to
So-
definitely get our hands on something like that, or even start practicing with aluminum welding, dude.
Or just call him more often.
That's what I'm saying, dude. This,
And
dude.
like I've only been welding for a few months. Well, with this welder, but I really do enjoy it. It's pretty easy to.
You've been welding like steel though for a long
Yeah,
time, right,
yeah,
dude?
I have.
You guys got to check out his channel. He is just an amazing fabricator, dude. We're gonna leave that
I
probably.
appreciate that.
Heck yeah, we're gonna leave that down below. But another thing is, we kind of were testing there, and we just kind of cut in a pretty big gap right there, right?
Like almost like a 1/8 gap from the grinder wheel, but whenever we're going to be doing the new piece, they're going to be touching each other. So if aluminum is touching each other, it's a lot easier to weld. So you're just welding right on top
Definitely.
of it. You know
But
what I mean?
so this right here is a really good sign. That means we're actually going to be able to just splice in just a section right there and not have to change that whole entire thing, dude.
Yeah, because like we mentioned before, the roof, the windshield, and
All
a bunch
that,
of other
dude.
things, it's just going to be a whole entire like different headache. So we don't want to really focus on that too much. We want to focus on just the damaged part. You
Yes,
know
sir.
what I mean?
So as right now, you're going to give it a couple more shots, right?
Yeah, we'll give it a few more shots, see how it goes.
Try to get some dimes.
Oh yeah.
hold up. What you got here, man? Look at this. Dude, this is a gold mine. Look at this. You got a Jeep drive shaft, springs. Dude, you could build a whole like art piece out of all this stuff,
build another
dude.
car out of all this, man. This is like so much years of car building, dude.
Parts, dude. And Pops is out here just cleaning stuff up. Is there anything that you might want to keep? Are you sure this is all trash?
Nah, no more.
No more?
No more. Keep it.
We're gonna have plenty of trash.
Sure, man. This is a good tool right
Look
here,
at this,
dude.
man. Can I have this? But anyways, he's gonna go ahead and take that to the scrap pile. Let us know how much you think this is gonna be, Pops.
Might be $70.
$70.
$70.
Phew, that's a lick.
I bet about like $50.
$50.
What do you think?
I'm thinking like 35.
All right, so we'll figure out once he gets back.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll keep you guys up. That's pretty cool right there. Look at that. Target practice and all.
Hey, we should keep this little dinger,
We done
man.
tore that thing up. Look at that, dude.
Dude, who hit it right there,
That was
man?
me, definitely, dude. I'm a sharpshooter. But anyways, Vasily builds already took off, and let's show him the line of dimes that he threw down, dude.
Check this out, man. So he did a few different test spots right here, and we even sanded one with the grinder to see if there's any imperfections in the weld, like cracks and stuff like that. And it is nice and smooth. That guy did a really good job.
Dude.
Huge shout out to him. This is his last weld after doing a few tests, and it's actually perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for, dude.
I don't even think we're gonna need Bondo right there. I believe just some glazing putty and it'll be good,
Dude, you're
dude.
good to go, dude. That is just awesome right there. That's just exciting to see, because now it just makes us want to fix this section like even quicker.
Definitely, it's gonna be super quick. And another thing is, he's actually gonna get a different rod with
Filler rods, I think.
rod that's gonna weld even better apparently. So he's got a little bit more specs on the type of metal and all that good stuff. He's gonna set it up perfectly. We just got to get ready for him, right?
We'll be ready right now. We are getting ready. Let me go ahead and hop on that side. You
Yeah,
hop on this
hop
side.
on this side. We already went ahead and took out this rear seat, the subwoofer, all this stuff over here. And this rear glass is pretty complicated, ain't
Yeah,
it,
dude, it's a lot more complicated than I actually thought. At first, I thought it was just this little sliding glass was complicated, but dude, there's like a brace or what's
Some
it called?
sort of rail for the sliders
a
or whatever.
sliding rail up there and a sliding rail at the bottom with like some metal like wires running here with the motor and everything. This whole contraption thing is massive for this rear glass, dude.
Usually you'd be able to take like a putty knife on a Sawzall and be able to cut up in there, but there's no way to get back into here because this rail's in the way.
Yeah.
So what else? What can we do right now, dude?
One thing that we're gonna try right now is to cut just this edge right here where there's nothing in the way and try to get a metal wire through it and just do the old school way and see if we can just handsaw all the way through. If we do run into some issues, who knows? May have to bust the glass, man.
Oh, dude, that's an expensive one. I already know without even knowing.
Yeah,
but
I know,
anyways,
right?
Main thing is not to try to damage anything, even on the interior or the exterior with that wire, because it's super sketchy. But I think we got it.
Yeah, I think we got it. It's just with that wire, you can easily cut like something like this because that metal wire, whenever we're going cutting, it'll cut through anything. So I say we just give it a shot and see what we're working with.
Shoo-wee, that was a tough one, dude.
Dude, that was probably the toughest glass to date to pull out right there, dude.
All done with brute strength and piano
Dude,
wire.
you just pulled that sucker right out, man. But dude, look at that,
Oh
man.
my
Nice,
goodness.
clean cuts. Hey, that thing does pretty well, man.
It does, but it was pretty tough because you got to hit like certain angles with that wire because there's like that stuff behind there. And if you do like too sharp of an angle, you're going to start cutting into aluminum,
Yeah, dude, and aluminum cuts super easy. I mean, it's a super soft metal, so we had to be careful with all that stuff. And we threw some tape here on the bottom and at the top. That way we don't mess up the paint but over here really didn't matter. We just scuffed it up a little bit. But dude, man, honestly, if you just put that wire right here, you can probably cut through this pillar right here, dude.
Dude, no doubt, man. That's how soft that stuff is. But you know what? I'm super happy we didn't damage this because that just looks expensive, dude.
We just saved probably like $1,000 right there. But it's crazy, dude. It's like one piece of glass with a little glass in the middle. That's just like super unique right there, man. But you know what? We got it in one piece,
Yes,
man.
sir. I wonder how they make that stuff. That'd be interesting to just know that stuff. But anyways, we can move on to the next step, which is basically removing this quarter panel,
Yes,
dude.
sir. I mean, we went ahead and exposed all these rivets right here that we're gonna drill out, or like probably use the belt sander. We do have an extraction tool right here. Now I actually popped them clean through the metal, but we're probably not gonna use that because I kind of want to retain the other side, you know, leave it still there.
Yeah, because
you
the new rivets we're gonna actually put into places where the old ones are not. So like in between them, right? Because we want to have that strength,
Yeah,
right?
you want to put it in a new spot. You can't put it in the same spot because that thing actually like it expands into the other piece of metal and like grabs it somehow. You know what
so
I mean?
we're just gonna do completely brand new areas, and I don't even know if we're gonna end up even buying that $5,000 rivet tool
Dude, that's
because
what I was saying,
this
dude.
may do the trick,
Dude,
dude.
we're gonna test these suckers out, and if it does pretty well on here, we're gonna use it on that whole entire bed right there, and we should be good,
Everything,
dude.
But how high are we gonna go here? We're not going too high,
I'm
are we?
planning to go just right here, right where the damage stops right here, because we don't want to go too high. We don't want to get in that roof area because that's a whole different ball game of its own. And we'll probably go either this low, just depends, honestly.
Dude, yeah, dude. This is actually not that much as what I was thinking before. Now that we got everything removed.
Yes, sir.
But dude, it's time. Let's start removing this and maybe what? Fit up the new one?
Let's do it.
goodness, look at that,
Dude, we got this piece completely mocked up and it fits perfect,
Dude,
man.
perfect. And we did some precise cuts at the top and the bottom. There was a little bit of a change of plans, right?
Yep, there was a little bit of a change of plans. We thought we were going to use this piece right here, but we actually went further down because we wanted to go past the door latch right here, because that right there is going to tell us that this thing is perfect. It's in its spot, and that's exactly where it needs to be.
Yes, sir.
Right
That's
there,
an absolute point. You can't get wrong if you do, if
Yes,
you screw
sir.
that in, you won't be off. You know what I mean?
But over here, if we would have just went up here, we would have kind of been off a little bit, up or down. So I was like, dude, let's just do it to that. That's the best way to do it. And right now, this thing is on here. Of course, it's a little flimsy right now, but once we tack it in, we're going to move everything in its spot, and I think it's going to come out
Dude,
nice.
was it not crazy? Yeah, exactly. I think it's gonna come out perfect. But was it not crazy to see what was going on behind there? It wasn't like
Dude.
structural or anything.
Yeah, I
dude.
mean, this is just like a little skin, dude. Compared to what's going on inside, it's like the actual steel behind there. So that's like the structure piece. This right here is just like a little flimsy skin piece, dude.
Yeah, it's a body panel. That's
Yeah,
just
I
so
believe,
crazy,
I
dude.
don't know what this is used for. Maybe it's a little bit of like a crunch panel or something like that. That's about it. But the structure stuff is behind here. That's why they call it this, just the outer skin right here.
Yes, sir. But everything went so smooth right there. The next thing that we got to do is actually try to line up some body gaps with this door right here. But if you
Dude.
close that door,
Check this out, man. With that new piece, you can see how bad that door really is. It's all like bit and stuff like that because, of course, aluminum bends real easy. But you know what? Right now, we're going to just actually pop this this door off, throw the new one on there, line everything up, make sure this is sitting nicely, and then we're gonna leave it on here. That way, whenever we're welding and stuff, we can reference to the door. You know
because we're gonna have to like hold a few things in place as we weld, so that door needs to be on there as well. So.
Yeah, so basically we gotta line up the gaps perfect, or basically like you're doing the final gap lineup. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir, 100% right there. So let's just go ahead, swap out the door, and then we'll just go from there.
Let's do it.
Alrighty guys, so we quickly went ahead and threw on this brand new door here. Now I gotta say, dude, it fits about perfect, dude. Look
check
at
that out, man. That is legit, man. All the way around, dude.
Yep, and those are the original hinges right there, which I'm surprised because usually when like a car gets hit in the door or something, it'll throw everything out of whack, and everything here is perfect.
I think it's because the doors were aluminum, so they didn't really like put a lot of stress on the steel hinges.
Yeah, they just kind of crushed. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, that steel hinges, aluminum door here. I can't wait to get this front one, but for the most part, like all the gaps look pretty dang good, so I think we're just gonna replace it and that'll be it, dude. But of course we're gonna have to paint the insides and swap everything over.
We'll probably wait until this gets finished up, that way we can paint the insides of that as well, dude.
I can't wait to actually start painting and seeing what this paint looks like and seeing what it's gonna cost.
Oh yeah, and seeing how we're gonna blend it all, it's gonna be awesome.
Yes,
dude.
sir. But that's gonna be pretty much it for the Raptor tonight. You might have noticed a couple packages coming in a little bit earlier. We had actually a little feud between FedEx and UPS.
Dude,
right?
it always happens, man. They'll come at the exact same time. They'll fight to whoever pulls in the driveway first, man.
And I was like, come on, calm down, guys. Everybody can deliver here peacefully. No, they're cool. They're all cool. But anyways, we got a pretty cool package here for the Hellcat. As you guys know, we did the wide body and we had to order the wider wheels. That's exactly what this is right here. And this right here, where did we order these off of, dude?
I think we ordered these off the eBay special site right there, man.
Special, man. They're fairly priced at $1,000, so I think it'll do the trick right there. Go ahead and see what these suckers look like. And I think we went with the perfect wheels right here because we didn't want to go with nothing like too crazy. Because honestly, I couldn't like think of nothing that would look as good as this.
As good as these wheels right here, for sure, dude.
Every time I see these on the road, dude, I'm like, dude, we gotta put those on our Hellcat. And you ready for this, dude?
Dude, let's go ahead, dude. Oh,
are you ready?
Oh,
dude?
man.
Oh my!
It's getting serious. Pop it up. Oh, dang, dude, that looks good, man.
I absolutely love these wheels right here, and this is the flat black. And I actually posted a little thing on the Instagram story, and I posted like a satin red wrap, and it looks super sick. Honestly, what do you think about that color?
I think it would be a sick color with these. These are Hellcat wheels right here. These are what the Hellcat wide body comes with.
Yeah, this is the original style one right here. We got the SRT caps and everything. It's gonna look super sick. But let us know what you guys think about that wrap right there. We're definitely gonna have to get some tires as well. Probably some BF Goodrich's.
Some wide tires,
thick ones, dude. But that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you guys these wheels for tonight. I guess as of right now, we'll just catch you guys tomorrow in the morning.
You can have them. I don't need them. Just throw them on.
All right.
You sure they're too big? Put the strap on backwards.
I thought I was going to the NBDL.
For real?
Yeah, I was landscaping this lot and he backstabbed me.
Put those on so your feet don't get hurt.
Million feet. The little ladies have these little feet that chatter.
Genuine ostrich, 3 payments. Dude, I absolutely love Crocs, but you know what? I ended up giving away one of my pairs. That's why I bought two, just in case you see somebody walking barefoot. Dude, there was this one guy, he was like limping around or something. It looked like his feet were hurting. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna give him my Crocs, dude.
Dude, for sure, man. And it's hot out today, so the actual sidewalks are pretty dang hot. So that dude definitely appreciated some brand new Crocs.
Yeah, and
man.
this is like the only type of shoe that I would give away because they're so breathable, and plus I always wear mine with socks, so it's not like super filthy. You know what? He stood straight up and he walked away.
Dude. Man. He was grateful for those, dude.
Exactly. But anyways, it is the next day here. We ran to the dealership to check on our front door, which is going to be a couple more days, and we ended up ordering the rest of the parts, the bedsides, but more importantly, we ended up ordering the actual self-piercing rivets, which that's going to be in a couple of days, and we're going to get this sucker mounted on here permanently, probably in the next video, as well as get Vasily Builds out here to throw some dimes. But that's going to be pretty much it for today. Definitely make sure your post notifications are on so you don't miss out on anything. And if you want an inside scoop before YouTube, definitely give us a follow on Instagram at goonzquad. But with all that being said, thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Be sure to drop your comments and thoughts down below. We'll catch you guys next time. Peace.